So a little video, got Ellipse Mix, kind of did some upgrades to that pole. That pole is made out of top rail fence, and there's three of them. There's actually three poles on the main pole all the way up, and they're bracketed together just for now. I'm going to actually change that pole to something different after the winter, but it's been doing fine. It's been some pretty good wind and hasn't had any issues, just like it is. But I'm going to change to like what I did with the DAT Boss antenna. But the Ellipse Mix is up over 30 foot. It's probably about 32, 33 foot up in the air right now. The DAT Boss antenna is about close to 26 foot up. And I beefed up. I have a channel master bracket that I had bought for this, and I beefed it up. So when I mean beefed it up, before it was just, if you look up on the top of that channel master bracket, you can see just a little silver bracket. That's originally all what it came for. It just had two leg bolts there and two on the peak there, and that was it. I added in another brace on the peak, so there's two there, and then I made this extra bracket mounting here out of 2x2 galvanized steel, and added in extra leg bolts on both sides, and then leg bolts, sorry, on both sides, and then I bolted them together with grade 8 washers across the center and at the bottom. I'm actually going to add a couple more across the center. Got plans. I think I'm going to add a couple braces into the center of the house right there to a stud just in the middle to give it a little more bracing in the middle on that. But it's doing really good. It's the pole itself. The pole that's in the bottom there, that's 7 foot tall to the right of that pole that goes the antenna mast. That's 1.5 inch Schedule 40 galvanized steel pipe, and then the bracket to the left is 1.25 inch a Schedule 40 galvanized steel pipe, and that's 10 foot. So at the bottom there, where you see the brackets to the very top of the pole, that's 10 foot. So we got a little bit of wind gusts today, and this thing's barely even moving as it is now, so it's doing pretty good at the height it is. So yeah, and then I got these. I'm getting probably about 100, and I'm getting over 110 channels now. I'm also running down here Televes mast amplifier, I think it is what they call it, but it's a 2 antenna combiner, and it just runs both of these two both signals into one channel for you. And you got you can run it to 3 TVs out on the inside. Running both 3 TVs and doing just fine. Definitely like it. I'm going to probably change to a third antenna here pretty soon. This Ellipse Mix is going to go on my shop when I do the new pull for over here, because I'm going to do a 1.5 inch Schedule 40 all the way up. I'm going to put a DAT Boss a lot higher up in the air, and that one aims towards Detroit. This one aims towards Cleveland, Mansfield area that way, and they both do very well. I get Toledo out of the one that goes towards Detroit comes in perfect too as well. So, but I'm going to add in another bracket up near the top, like I did kind of in the middle right here. But like I say, even in the wind gusts that I get, I'm having no trouble with these at all the way I got them. So, like I said, I'm working on the chicken coop and got them all set up for winter. Put plastic all the way around for their stuff, so they got to watch me build all this stuff. But right there's another little view of that. Like I say, we're getting a little bit of, it's not a very big wind right now, but not much. So, but definitely not having no trouble. One thing I do like about this setup is, you don't have to watch with these. You don't have to watch how long one line is versus the other line is running in. They work just fine. You just use how much line you got into the combiner, and boom, boom. That's how it's done. You don't have to worry about, is this line exactly as long as that line? Is it going to cause a problem? No, I have no problems. So So yeah, and the plan will be, like I say, the plan's going to be, I'm going to actually change the Ellipse Mix to another DAT Boss, and I'm going to put a third DAT Boss over there. I'm going to bring the Ellipse Mix over to my shop. I'm going to get another Ellipse Mix on my shop, and have two in the shop, and run the this combiner over there, and get the 3 combiner that Televes has. But yeah, so got these all set up, and definitely recommend using the Schedule for at least the Schedule 40 pipes. They're a little more expensive, but they're definitely worth it. So to do anything with this, to get it up high like that, like I say, I needed to run 3 of them, and then I needed to stagger them all the way down, and then join them with those clamps just to give it strength. But I mean, like it works for that, but you'll spend more money than just getting the bigger pipes. So definitely go with the bigger pipes. But yeah, so we'll do another video of this down the road once I get everything changed. But yeah, pretty good. Okay, so we got some wind today, kind of showing the antennas, the DAT Boss and the Ellipse Mix Televes real quick, and we're getting some gust winds today. Probably be a little distorted once I get in the wind over here, my voice. But just trying to show a good amount of wind gusts we're getting, and hanging in there really good today. And it's not as windy as it can get, but it's decently windy today. So they're not doing bad. Right now we're getting a little bit of a still part of the wind. It's not still. It's not really getting a gust right this second, but kind of gets it a little still and then picks up again. Here it goes to pick up a little bit. And it's hanging in there really good. Both of them are. The way they're up. So as I get more windier days, it was a little windy earlier when I was watching football, so I didn't want to come out during that. But when I get some other windier days, I'll make some videos just to see how they're doing. Now we're getting a pretty good wind gust, and both of them are hanging right in there. So not bad. Another little wind gust coming. See the trees moving around. Chicken coop's doing good as well. So there we go. Okay, like I said, we're getting a decent little wind, but kind of wanted to, it's a little easier to see from this side at the back of the house. I'm always back. Exactly how tall up the Ellipse Mix and DAT Boss are next to each other. In this, you're looking at this, the DAT Boss is the one on the left of the house, that one right there, and the one that's higher is the Ellipse Mix. And then on my shop, I just got a little RCA one, and that one's up pretty good too. That one's going to be getting changed, one of the ones I'm going to be changing down the road. But walk back here a little bit further away from the house. I'm going to pause this for a minute. Okay, but that right there, so we're getting a good little wind gust right now. I say it's windy today. We get more wind than this, but just to kind of show you, I'm going to zoom in here, and there they are. Show you the difference as you get away from the house. The DAT Boss is above the house a good maybe 6-7 foot. If the higher part of the house, I should say, about 6.5, 7 foot right in there higher. So, and now in the low part of the house, it's more along the lines of a little over 10 foot. But kind of zoom out again. Like I say, I got the one on the shop right there, and that's just El Cheapo RCA that I got from Ollie's this for now. So like I said, I'm going to put the Ellipse Mix and change this up, the shop one up next summer, and do some different, like I said, better pull and put another DAT Boss in the house, 2 more DAT Bosses on the house, and then 2 Ellipse Mix on the shop. But yeah, with the video from a distance here, it's easier to see exactly. When I'm up close, it's hard to tell just exactly how high it is up, but when you get away from the house, in a picture of this, like I say, my yard's pretty big. I'm way back. I got 5-acre yard. I'm way back in that yard right now, and that's what it looks like from a distance. Zoom in a little bit. You can see the chicken coop in the shop, but yeah, decently tell how high up in the air it's doing, how high up in the air it is on that gable end I put up, and how well it is doing so far. So, like I said, I combined all these into one video, post it on my channel, and then as we get better days with the wind, I'll add some more just to kind of show how the poles are doing. Like I say, these are just galvanized steel Schedule 40 pipes on the DAT Boss. So for now, the Ellipse Mix is up on. I got 3 top rail kind of linked together. Each section that's 3, so it's triple strength instead of just 1, and then it goes into 1 pole, as you see way up in the top where it gets into where it's not as big down there. That's just 1 single all the way up to the top there. So, and it's doing pretty good like that. So, like I say, I'm going to change that, but it'll be fine to make it through the winter, because even in the winds that we are getting, I'm not having no trouble with them the way they are. They'll make it through the winter just fine. I'll do my changes next spring.